Hello, and at last we finally find out about the Sonic mobile game. Drawbacks are Apple Arcade exclusive. I've heard numerous rants about this game online and about, how it's really unethical choice. It's just not gonna get many people that are gonna play it. I mean, and no one's gonna, if you own an iPhone, you're not gonna get, and you don't want to spend money, you're not gonna spend money on like an entire Apple Arcade subscription just to play some Sonic game. I mean, come on, if someone who would do that is just insane. I mean, unless you're rich or something, then yeah, I don't get it. But the game looks really good, and as an Apple iPhone user myself, I would want to play this if it wasn't on Apple Arcade. It's just a bad choice overall. And yeah, there might have been some funding from Apple, but still, I just don't get why they would do that. They could have made this some other way, it might have looked a little worse, but it's still a Sonic game. It could still be good. Just with a little less on the graphics. And that's all it needed to be. All it needed to be was a new Sonic game, a new decent Sonic game that some people can actually enjoy. And yes, some people might, if Sega didn't partner with Apple to make this, then some people might have still enjoyed the game. Some people that will play the game might enjoy the game. But in all honesty, it's just not worth it. I mean, come on. You're paying this, you're paying £7 a month, or dollars, depending on where you're from. You're spending that money to play a Sonic game. And I don't think it's fair to all the Android users, or the PC, PS5, Xbox, PS4, everyone with those devices. I don't think it's fair to them because Apple wanted Sega to keep their game on their subscription. And originally what I wanted it to be this thing where, you pay £5 to £10 to get it, not too much, not too big of a deal. I wouldn't have even minded if it had ads that you could remove with a couple, quite some money, But they've just gone and ruined it. They've gone and ruined their entire game by they've just. What I think they're trying to do is they're trying to, get people to complain and, hate hate that instead of, hate the game itself. Because, Sega's had a bad history with their games, the Sonic games in particular. And they're trying to get that back. They're trying to, make sure that they don't make the same mistake again. But this is not the way. That's not the way. Keeping people from your game while still getting money isn't worth it. I think that's just a bit greedy. And honestly, Sega's just made a lot of their fans turn against them. And yeah, the people who do pay for, the Apple subscription, yeah, they're lucky. They can do what they want. But the people who don't get that chance, the people, who'd have to buy an iPhone and act like an iPhone to play this game, it's not fair to them. Yes, Sega might want, money, but I think what's more important is, the fan base, because I think by doing this, Sega's lost a quite a big chunk of their fans, and quite a big percentage of the world, use Android still. Like, if they don't want to get an iPhone, why should they be made to get an iPhone to play a new game, and made to buy a subscription to play a game? A subscription. £7 a month to play a game. I am so furious right now. It is atrocious what they're doing. I hate it. And yeah, you can say I'm just ranting. You can say I'm overreacting. But I know there's people that agree with me, and the majority of people will agree with me. Yeah. If you don't agree, that's just my opinion. If you don't agree, that's alright. But me personally, I'm not happy, So, yeah, if you want to agree with me in the comments, sure. If you don't agree with me, tell me why in the comments, yeah? But for now, nothing's changing my mind.